All right, everybody. This is Team Legacy, which is a division of Team Pinnacle and part of Rich Ellerman's team. This is my team training. So as you're coming on, I need to bring my team on. So give me just a second before we get started. If you are not part of my team, but maybe someday wish to be, you're more than welcome to come on here. It's okay. But I do this for my team every day, every week. I'm just getting my team on right now. It's all positive and motivational. You are more than welcome to key in if you have questions or something. This is for anybody. Give me just a few seconds so I can finish getting my team on because it's Monday and I'm a little behind today because, well, I'm a little behind today, which I apologize. And I got other people from other teams that are on here also that love to, they always ask if they can get on, so I allow them on. But everybody's allowed on today. So give me just a second. We're going to get started here. I just need to get some of my team invited so that they know I'm on. But this is a team training. Oopsie, I sent it to the wrong person on that one. And today we are going to go over our lists and how to talk. And I'm going to go over what I went over this weekend. I was down in Florida this weekend. So as you're watching, I am kind of going over as I'm getting. I just got to reach over here to get my friends invited. They are some of the most important people in the world that I invite to these things because I love them to death. They're family, friends, and people that are on my team or coming on my team, and they always like to know what's going on. But some of them are also truck drivers, and the language is not always the greatest, but that's okay. We love them anyway. I got a couple at boot camp right now, almost done. Give me just a second. I got a big team, and eventually they will all... You'll know who everybody is eventually. Okay. Now, as everybody knows, what our team does is we work for two 40-year-old companies that deal in legal and identity theft. And we are going over some stuff today that will help each person out and take questions also about who are some of the best people to talk to, what's the best way to handle things, okay? Almost done. Give me just a second. There's a few brand new people that I want to make sure to add on if they want to come on. But that's up to them if they get on or not, so it's not always me. And we're good for right now. Okay. So, today, everybody, today is February 11th. Now, what did we go over? I was in Florida over the weekend. I went down to see one of my best friends, one of my team leaders that I have that is on Team Legacy, Team Pinnacle, and also... Rich Ellerman's team. I'm having a brain fart right now, which I apologize for. But we went down to Florida. It was a super regional down there. I flew down, and then I flew down on Thursday, and I came back Sunday. I got back Sunday afternoon to Quincy. And basically, first off, let me tell you this right now. The company is putting out extra money because we have a 2020 goal. So Jeff Bell has stepped up the game. Don Thompson stepped up the game, our network president now. Melissa Wilder was there. She went over the Ladies of Justice, the stay-at-home mom stuff. Okay, note time. If you're taking notes, you need to take these notes down, okay? First off, Ladies of Justice, okay? Make sure that you're understanding what the Ladies of Justice is, who the Ladies of Justice is, okay? It's very important that you get onto the websites with Ladies of Justice, but each one of you has a website. The reason why there's 70% population out there are women, and it's very important that women get empowered, that they understand that there's something out there for them. But what Ladies of Justice is for ladies, by ladies, and they basically do everything with the ladies. So they're motivating each other. There's a lot of women, and this is why I love our company. Me and Kat were talking. She's on our team. She's with Tim. There's a lot of women out there that have been victims of everywhere from the system to neglect to people not caring, and they don't think anybody wants to help them out, or they don't think that anything is set for them. This is set for them. It's set for the stay-at-home mom. It's set for any woman anywhere, and I gotta quit saying woman because they say that the man is masculine in it. So any lady anywhere. So make sure that at tonight's meeting, which is at 5:30 tonight over at Vet's Home, one of the very first things is I'm going over the Ladies of Justice. And eventually, Melissa Delgado will be handling that one. And if Flo comes out, and then several other ladies that are around my town, but in the different cities and states throughout the United States, our team will have somebody that is an expert in ladies of justice. The other part that I'm focused on with the ladies of justice, but I'm also focused on military and truck drivers, okay? Truck drivers are out there, and as I was leaving on an airplane, there was a wreck in our hometown once again because some person, I gotta watch what I say, some person decided that, oh, he could drive past a truck. And what happened was he went past the truck and he slid out on the ice, causing a wreck. Okay? Every year, snow and ice are causing wrecks. But remember, you've got to be 650 feet in front of a truck. Okay, that if you get in front of them, they're going to get a ticket because you did not listen to the rules and laws. So tonight I'm going to be going over a little bit more with our CDLP training. Now remember, I was trained by Alan Romans. We do have the classes coming up for it. I'm going to have the dates tonight for the CDL classes so that everybody knows the CDL trainings and everything. All right. Next, let's go over our double up vision. Right now we have, give me a second. Give me just a second here. Just a second. Got it. Sorry. Okay. And I just threw my other tablet on the floor. So anyway, what the double up means is anybody that's coming in for Illinois and Alabama and everything. Now this kind of happens all over, but we have, if we can get it, we actually make more. We can make more money because we're trying to bring on more associates. Now remember, to be an associate within Legal Shield, it's a one-time fee of $99. It's like a job, going out and getting clothing and shoes and stuff. So people that want to sit there and say something stupid, you got to understand. To have or own a business or go get a job, money does require. With our business, it costs $99. When I came in, it was $245. But Jeff Bell, with his 2020 vision, brought it down to $99. That's for a lifetime. Whether you stay in or not, you can come back 20 years from now and you're still going to be an associate wherever you left off. We don't have quotas and stuff like that. All we do is we go out and we help as many people as we can, and in turn, the company then rewards us for helping people with legal. Since we have law firms that represent all 50 states and 4 provinces of Canada. Okay, now that being said, I'm getting into my notes here. We have a matching bonus, so if they do a 3-in-1, the associate that brought that new associate on gets a matching bonus. However, if they do 3-in-1 and they do it within the 20 days, the fast start qualifying, meaning you help 3 people get memberships so that they can get their legal problems taken care of. We did it at a bar the other day. Literally, we went into a bar and like 5 people like, hey, me and my wife are trying to get a divorce. How much would it cost? I'm like, well, is it contested or uncontested? We're like, well, no. I was like, can she sign the paperwork? Well, yeah, we just want to get out of the divorce. I'm like, great. After 90 days, as long as you maintain your membership, which is 24, we'll do the divorce at no charge, and you just pay the court costs. I think in Illinois and Quincy, it's $125 for a court cost. That's not lawyers. See, people get lawyers in the courthouse mixed up. Lawyers are what's helping you with the courthouse. So most towns, cities, and states have referral attorneys from Legal Shield, so we get all that done. Okay, next thing. Let me get into that. Let's engage here. One of the things you need to do is make sure you're going into your LS Engage and making sure it's on the front of your phone app. The reason why is we send out messages through LS Engage showing you what all the newest stuff is, things that we're helping people with. You want to make sure to stay active with that. All right, my training today is going over the same thing I train on all the time, is like popcorn. This is for any job or business, anywhere you do. Life is like a bag of popcorn, okay? You put it in a microwave, and a lot of people, what they do in that job, and the reason why I say it's like a box, your mind, a microwave is in the shape of a box. You are the bag of popcorn. You put that popcorn in, you have to set the timer for 3 minutes, okay? The reason why I give this analogy is because most people are too busy answering the door, so they stop the popcorn. They have to go out to the store, so after 2 minutes, they stop the bag of popcorn again. They come back, they start it again. They keep doing this over and over and over, and the bag of popcorn will never pop. If you have no consistency with any business you do or any work that you do or trying to get that promotion or trying to get that job, you won't get anything, okay? And in anything in life, if you expect to get something for nothing, it's not going to happen. Legal Shield is no different. If you do nothing, you're going to get nothing. However, you have me, you have teams, you have your uplines, you have different people that are willing to help you with whatever it is you need help with. Okay, take advantage of that help. We do 3-way calls. We do tag teams. We do, we'll go out and talk with people for you. But you need to have your list. Next thing on my notes is your list. The most important thing with any business is you need to have a list of people, things that are going on. But you need to make a list. You cannot judge anybody. Right now, the people that you're judging are the same exact people that need your help, okay? We are not a Me Too business. Now, I have nothing against any other network businesses out there. I'm 100% Legal Shield, but I have nothing against all the other network businesses. But, unfortunately, Legal Shield is a very hard to duplicate system, which means no one else has ever duplicated us. We compete with lawyers by having law firms that represent all 50 states, 4 provinces of Canada, and we are at the top. We got the top 50 lawyers in the world, or 50 law firms in the world, plus all of our referral attorneys are the top, and they've all been vetted. So in other words, when somebody needs us, you can get a lawyer that's experienced in one form of law that you're paying an hourly for, or you can get thousands of law firms for $24.95 that are the best, even better than those lawyers. But the reason why you're paying the monthly fee is because when we have over 5 million plus, members, not everybody's using us, and our lawyers are already paid. So you can have that family lawyer who may be an expert in, like, maybe, say, traffic law. But what happens if you need But even if you use that family lawyer, they're going to charge you when you use them. You don't have a lawyer unless you're paying. Unless you have a retainer down, you don't have a law firm or a lawyer. And I know people like to say that because they like to use excuses and stuff. But when they get in trouble, what's their excuse? They don't have one. They come to you begging and crying and saying, can I get it for that? And you know what I do all the time? I was like, yes, you can get us. Okay, but make sure to have that list down. Okay, incentives going on right now. The PC for life. We have 2 different PC things, okay? We have the 180, which you want to shoot for every day, and we have the 90, which means every month you got to be doing $90. Now, the reason why I say it's PC is you don't have to do it, and you're still going to get credit. You're still going to do fine. But if you do that, you qualify for all the bonuses, the extra money each month. You know, the company pays us a stipend every month as long as you stay within PC, and there are rules and stuff to it, which we'll be going over tonight at tonight's meeting. Mad Streak's still going on. Basically, we're offering a $50 bonus to new associates start their Mad Streak. If they get their Mad Streak, they're going to get an extra $50 on top of everything. Bonuses double to $100 if they also recruit a new associate. So in other words, if they're out there putting in memberships for people that need legal, whether it's employee benefits, whether it's just people that need to have a lawyer on call, they've got family issues, they want to get their wills done, things like that. As long as they come on, if you also bring on an associate, the company's going to double it to $100 for that. Then we have the matching bonuses. So whatever they make, you make. Okay, but that doesn't come out of their pay. That comes out of the company pay. The company's paying you that. All right, what else we have? Launch into action. Member sales through LOJ. Ladies Adjusted events. That one's already over with. Okay, get mad. Earn tickets for the drawings. We have a couple Jeep giveaways. Fun and stuff. Cabo's still in play. ED for life and Platinum for life. So we'll go over all that tonight. So what are your questions for me right now? Go ahead and send me out the questions. Type them in or come on live and I'll accept you and you can actually come on and talk with everybody. I see that we have a lot of people on. But right now, there's a lot of money to be made. So in our business, for every $24.95 sale, if you're new, then the company pays you $30 because it rounds up to 25. We keep it simple, okay? They round it up to 25. We don't do point system anymore. So that you'll make $30. And then after 3, you automatically go to the next level. A lot of the team right now is shooting for director and executive director. So as people are coming on, they're actually shooting for that right away, or the senior director. That means 25 sales in a month. But that's only if you want to go in that area. Most people are doing it part-time or they're doing it at home, which is fine. Like I said, this is Monday. I'm just kind of going over a little bit of stuff to make sure everybody gets out to the meetings. Tonight we will have hardcore training at 5:30 over at the Illinois Veterans Home. Everybody's invited. These don't cost anything, okay? I give the meetings. Sometimes Rich will give the meetings. I'll have special guests every once in a while. But we're going to get started at 5:30 tonight for the training. 6 o'clock to about 6:30, 6:45 is the briefing. And then for my team or anybody that wants to stay out or anybody that signs up, at 7, then we will have another training for those that can't come at 5:30. And the reason why I do the physical trainings is because Illinois right now is doing the thing where if we get anywhere in Illinois, we get 50 new associates, then they're going to extend some bonuses and stuff for us. And they're really pushing for this 2020 vision. People just want to know who we are. Come at 6 o'clock for our Monday night briefing, and then we'll go from there. Phone calls. Our team needs to get better on phone calls. We need to get on the Sunday and Wednesday calls to get the momentum going, and also the Sunday and Monday leadership calls. Hey, Richard, what's up, buddy? My buddy Richard Career was in the Marine Corps. I've got entire teams of nothing but Marines that are doing this right now all over the United States. So that's freaking always energizing to me. That's always freaking motivating. I love it. I love my team, though, so... All right, on top of incentives, we're getting ready to go to Dallas, Texas. We're getting ready to go to Cabo. We're getting ready for the cruises. Make sure you get on Brian Carruthers stuff. Make sure you're on Team Pinnacle over on Facebook. You have to be an associate to be on Team Pinnacle. Make sure to congratulate all the brand new people in. Okay, I will go over real quick the Alabama and the Illinois incentives because they got rid of their license fee. Illinois no longer requires a license to be able to sell Legal Shield within Illinois. So, associate to senior associate, if you advance within 20 days, they're going to give you $270. The associate that brings them on gets a matching bonus of $270. Okay, now remember, a lot of people just do this. They just sign up, like they just do 5 or 6 people. They'll do their 90 or they'll do their 180 a month, and then they got the regular job. But money's money. Let's put it that way, okay? Best of the Best of Challenge. The top recruiting state will earn a recruiting event featuring Jeff Bell, Executive Vice President Darnell Self, Jeff Bell. Wow. You can't ask for anything better than that. Florida's got Darnell Self coming. We just had Darnell Self up in Chicago, not last week, a weekend before last. Phenomenal. He's the one who basically introduced us to the February 1st. Mel Robeson should be at all those events. He is an outstanding person also if you get a chance to meet him. If both states achieve 100 or more recruits, the additional LUQ bonus will be extended through March. So in other words, we can hit 50. It'll extend it through March for the double-up bonuses and everything. All right. Let's see what else we got. Sorry, I'm just kind of going over this. This is, like I said, this is a team live call. I just want everybody to know what's going on, okay? So your goal for this week is to sign up 10 new members and get 1 new associate. That's your goal for this month. Write it down. Write out your list. Make sure you're listening. Have you been to the Associates Only back office, AOBO, and have you been on LS Engage? Make sure you get on LS Engage. If you need new passwords or whatever, let me know, okay? Now, like I do at the end, I'm just going to go over. Remember this. To me, it was always the most important thing that they know that they can call up the law firm. They get unlimited advice on unlimited issues, including pre-existing, and they're going to get a call back within 4 business hours. So make sure people know that. Why? Because Google never passed a bar exam. Your officers in the military never passed a bar exam, okay? Your trucking buddies never passed a bar exam. So you need to start using every month your plan because you can call up, get an expert in the field of law you're calling about, and get unlimited amount of questions on a limited amount of answers, and they're going to answer them for you, okay? Now, remember, 15 contracts or documents, and I would suggest, just for the heck of it, take pictures, get it on your computer, and send them a copy of your car insurance to find all the gaps and loopholes, okay? Contracts and documents, everywhere from cell phones, we all have them. It's funny, because we sign stuff every day, and we don't realize that every other company out there has lawyers that write these up for us to sign. So there's holes in it. So you can send up to 15 contracts or documents in any given month to your law firm, whatever law firm is representing that state. Now, the law firms that work for us have already been vetted. They've been with us for a while. They have to be performing at a superior level. Otherwise, the company doesn't keep them, but they're already paid law firms. They're not lowest paid. They're already paid because they prove their value. They prove their worth. They prove that they help our members, okay? Other things, letters and phone calls on your behalf. Make sure if you need a letter or phone call, something's going on, somebody owes you money, somebody ruined your dry cleaning, whatever. I send out letters all the time and phone calls. I had them call up Sprint for me because Sprint was screwing me over with my phone bill. We had 3 towers go down here in Quincy, and they weren't being honest with me. By the time the lawyers were done, we found out the reason, which is very simple. They just had to tell the truth, but they weren't. But then the law firm had them switch me over to another tower. My phone's fine now. Warranties, make sure they're honoring warranties. In case you're wanting to know, Sears is coming back. The judge approved the new merger, takeover, buyover. So that's going to be a good thing. But remember, have all your warranties and stuff, because remember, their tools and stuff have lifetime warranties. I do know that Home Depot, Lowe's, and all them, they offer warranties and lifetimes on stuff now. Your car warranties, have your car paperwork sent in. I had another person the other day ask me about cars from down in Texas. I've had 5 or 6 of them send in their documents, but they didn't put hurricane stuff on it. A lot of cars been in hurricanes, and if a car is registered for being in a hurricane, you cannot get certain types of insurance. So when you go to get your insurance after you buy the car, they will not accept it. So make sure to have your paperwork and everything reviewed. Don't forget about our emergency button for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all emergency situations that you can't just call into a law firm about. Okay, emergency is just that, but they are going to be ready at a moment's notice. Okay, 24 hours a day, we have law firms and lawyers in each one of those law firms that are ready to go at a moment's notice, coherent, ready to go. A lot of people say, well, I got a buddy. Great. Is your buddy going to be sober? Is your buddy going to answer the phone? Our lawyers will answer the phone, including we are matched with all Department of Child Services in every state. So if it has something to do with children or family or something like that, and the cops are coming to your house or somebody's getting called, hospital stuff, it doesn't matter. We are the only company that offers 24/7 lawyers that are already vetted. And trust me, they're some of the nicest people in the world. I've been in several wrecks to where I've had to use them, and they stuck with me the whole time. They answered right away, and they were great. And all this is covered in my plan. Okay, not to mention the 60 hours of civil trial defense that we have. Why is that important? If you ever named in a lawsuit, sued for some reason, okay, you can't use it to sue somebody. But if somebody sues you, which we live in a sue-happy environment, you want to make sure to use that. Just good examples are, driving down the street with all this bad weather we're having, or in Florida if it rains. I found out that people get in wrecks all the time, but they'll sue people so that they can get out of a lawsuit. So it's nice to have lawyers on call that, 60 hours every year on your anniversary, up to 300 hours after 5 years. O.J. Simpson trial didn't even last 300 hours. So, if you have that much time, or even just 60 hours, the other person has to pay a lawyer 60 some hours that you already have covered every year. Then on your anniversary, you get another 60. Get your wills done, healthcare power of attorney. I know people say, I already got a will. Great. When was the last time you updated it? Are your kids all grown now? Do you have, people do not know about probate court. I get told on a daily basis, I'll get to my lawyer. Great. If you do a will for free, but you don't have a lawyer, somebody looking at it, it can actually be thrown out. Or if it goes to probate, it will not be honored or recognized. You need to have a professional lawyer, and for less than $1 a day, having your will done with no contracts, co-pays, or anything like that, or spine print, you just get your will and healthcare power of attorney for you and your domestic partner, like you and your wife, you and your roommate, whatever else. That's a good thing, okay? We do residential home loans. We'll review its entirety once a year. Don't forget about that one. There's several people getting apartments and everything like that. You want to make sure the fine print is read. You want to make sure they go over it in detail. 50 hours of IRS audit service. Remember, it's from what's already happened. Not this will not. If you get them. So make sure that they have the IRS, that you get 50 hours of IRS audit service. Go over that plan with them a little bit. And then, of course, the traffic-related situations. Don't forget about traffic-related situations. Now, if they're drugs, alcohol, DUIs and stuff, I'm sorry, but I tell them just call somebody else, because quite frankly, yes, we may give them off of a referral attorney a 25% preferred member discount. I'm a dad, though. I've got an 11-year-old daughter, and if you're drinking and driving, I've seen some of my Marine Corps brothers that did this and their cars have been totaled out. We have lost lives because of this. Don't come calling on me for if you've been drinking and driving. If you need our service, that's fine. You can go to my website and do it, is what I tell them. I'm not going to sit there and congratulate him and laugh at him for doing something that can kill people. It's stupid. Don't do it, okay? And our company does not believe in it either. And we're not going to sit there and be like, oh, you're great. No. If you're drinking and driving, there's no excuse, honestly. Call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a friend, call a buddy, walk home, get a taxi. I don't care. Do not get a DUI. But for all other traffic-related situations, whether you're being pulled over, whether you get a ticket, utilize us, use the app, or call into the law firm, whatever you need to do. Anything else, 25% preferred member discount. There can be people going through pre-existing situations. I had a person ask me about their wife wants to change her name because they went through a divorce, but it's uncontested. I said once a year we'll do, as long as you've been with us for 90 days, we'll do uncontested name change every year for somebody, as long as it's uncontested. What does uncontested mean? After 90 days when we do uncontested name change, uncontested adoption, uncontested divorce, we do prenups now. Personal bankruptcies we help with. But what is uncontested mean? It means the other person's going to sign it without arguing. Okay, simple as that. Okay, team, get out there. My conversation is done for my team today. I would use Zoom, but for some reason, I've got to change my passwords on Zoom. So we did our team meeting tonight on the page, and I see people sending me stuff to my phone like I asked them to do, which is in case you're wondering how I am getting other information from people. Tonight's meeting will start at 5:30 to 6 for team, and if anybody else wants to come, that's great. However, the business presentation, which is for everybody, and everybody will start at 6 o'clock, and it'll be a full business presentation over legal and identity. And also, if you want to become an associate, then after that one directly, if people want to leave or whatnot. Tonight I'm going to order a couple pizzas, so make sure you let me know what kind of pizzas you want, and I'll order about 4 or 5 pizzas, so it'll be free pizza tonight. I'd like to bring in drinks, but we'll see. I might bring a case of water or something, but we will have pizza tonight, so anybody wants to come. This is for anybody and everybody. I'm not going to turn anybody away. It's a free meeting. That's what I got for you tonight. Anyway, my next video is the last one. I'm going to show everybody the books like I promised, because like, a bunch of people want to know what kind of books we read for our team and everything, so I'll be doing that on the next one. But know this, okay? I'm going to close out today's team meeting like this. And a lot of people have been asking me why I do all my positive stuff. First off, when I do all my positive stuff and I send out, I'm not trying to get anybody's pants. I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that. What I'm trying to let you know is that you matter. You're on our minds. There's so much negativity out there. We have to learn to be positive, okay? For everybody on my team, just go out there and be positive. Somebody wants to be negative, okay? And I get negative stuff all the time from people. I was over in Florida, and it's kind of funny because we were sitting in the back, and I was discussing some business stuff, and we were around it, and there was a person that came up to me, and they thought they could use sarcasm with us and be like, "Oh, you make $300,000, and you shouldn't be talking." I'm like, and nobody could hear us. The only problem is this person will never be back again. It wasn't somebody I invited. It wasn't anybody important to me. Because the reason why is people that come up and they're rude, they will never make it in Legal Shield. Why won't they make it in Legal Shield? Because you have to celebrate people. Okay, I was at an event up on the third balcony, at a balcony that I bought seats for, and because somebody wanted to steal my seats, they thought it'd be nice, but they sat there and talked negative the whole time. So I sat next to them on the cement step, and I kept thinking to myself, you're never going to make it in any business because you're negative about everybody and everything. And I'm not going to say what these people are, who their names are, but I know something? I've never seen them since. I didn't say nothing to them. I just said I'd like to have my seats that I paid for, because they were my team seats, and they wanted to steal them thinking, haha, I got your seat. That's fine. You know where I put my team? I put them in front. And you know what happened? Everybody that I've gone to conferences with, everybody, they're still with me today, and they're still doing really good. But all these negative people, they will eventually go by the wayside. Don't argue with them, okay? Do we have them in every business and everybody says they're yay, or oh, I hate this or that? Anybody that's negative will never make it in any business. In fact, they don't even make it at their own work. That's why some of them try to look for other things. But some will also surprise you if you just stay positive. They've just been around the wrong people for too long. Always remember this, team. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And one of the things I love about my team, no matter where they're at in life, is I will celebrate them every time. Okay, everybody. Talk at you later. I got a phone call coming in. Bye. Good afternoon, it's Jeff. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Let's call him back, see who it is. Oops.
We're sorry.